Good afternoon. Welcome back into ShopHQ. I'm your host, Melissa Miner, and we have an hour of Dr. Sevinor Skincare. Really excited about all of you getting in on this, maybe for the first time. For those of you that are looking for a solution, we have it for you. If you are getting soft in the jowl area, maybe you're showing more signs of aging, but you're like, I don't have thousands of dollars. I'm a big chicken when it comes to going under the knife. Well, we have the product for you. Let me dive into a quick preview. But Dr. Sevinor has been seen on CNN, on Oprah, Good Morning America, The View. He is a world-renowned plastic surgeon, and his goal is for every one of us to look and feel our very best. Well, Wrinkle Solution is the way to go. It is our today's top value, $319,805 at under $55. $54.90 is the price on this one. It's a 1-ounce size. And we're going to start right here with our facelift solution, $319,806 on this one here at 50% off. So let me set this up before you meet the doctor, everybody. This is a precisely balanced and powerful blend of extracts, glycolic acid, lactic acid, that's going to help exfoliate and lift the skin, leaving it smoother and younger. And you're going to get that immediate satisfaction. Because look at this. This is before, and this is after. This is a 30-minute after, and I love that. So $319,806 on your screen is your facelift solution. This is 4 ounces in size, and we're going to introduce you to the doctor now, everybody. This is really such a miracle product that you can get those kind of results in just 30 minutes. But here he is. He's a world-recognized, retired now plastic surgeon, certified by the American Board of Cosmetic Surgery, also established a highly respected and successful plastic surgery practice for over 40 years. And I love that he's here now with us at ShopHQ. We've sold over 650,000. I should say, has sold over 650,000 plus and counting, Dr. Sevinor. So great to have you. And Natasha, the model, Sasha's mama, joining us. Hi, Dr. Sevinor.
Hey, Melissa, it's great. So, there's nothing like seeing what a product will do when you get it home after your first 30-minute treatment. So I'm not going to waste any time. I'm going to show you what Facelift Solution does. This is Natasha. Natasha is 67 years young. Just before coming on stage 30 minutes ago in the green room, I applied my Facelift Solution to Natasha. It's so easy to apply. It goes on a clean, dry face. You use it for 30 minutes once or twice a week. Now, how do you know it's ready to come off? After 30 minutes, you want to see it lifting in the neck. So it feels like a deep layer, very expensive facial that you might have in a spa. However, it does much more than that. I'm about to show you something I doubt you ever saw using a skincare product after just 30 minutes.
Wow.
Now, Dave, let's come close to her eyes.
Unbelievable. I'm so excited.
Look at this, Melissa, okay? What do we see here? We see puffiness under the eyes, and we see discoloration.
Wow.
And we see some crow's feet. But look at this side.
Dr. Sevinor, I just watched this happen.
Completely smooth. Look at her, feel her skin.
Do you mind if I touch your skin, honey? The back, oh wow, is that super duper soft.
Now let's come down around her mouth. Now this is the hardest area to improve.
Where did the crow's feet go?
They're gone. They're gone in 30 minutes. Now let's take a look. Look at her nasolabial fold. From the corner of Natasha's nose to the corner of her mouth, and this commissure, we call this a commissure, where as we get older, we always develop a deep crevice here. It gives us a sad look. Yeah. Take a look at this side.
I'm glad you did one side. I know Natasha's thinking, please do the other side before I leave the studio. Look at this remarkable, dramatic result in 30 minutes.
And look, Melissa, I have to lift the skin on the side I did not do to equal that side. Now, this is what's incredible about Facelift Solution. Look at how flat her cheek is on this side. As we get older, we lose fat deposits, we lose collagen, we lose elastin tissue. Look at the flatness. Now look at this side. It's lifted, it's fuller in 30 minutes time. I will turn Natasha's head, and I want you to see. We're looking at a deep nasolabial fold. We're looking at the jowl area, loss of collagen, loss of elastin tissue. We're looking at the jowl area. Look, even as a plastic surgeon, I cannot stop the aging process, even with surgery. What I'm doing with Facelift Solution is slowing it down.
Okay, I have to ask you something. So after surgery, you still want your patients to take care of their skin.
Absolutely, absolutely. But let me show you again, if we can do a close-up, Dave, of Natasha, which is one of the most difficult areas. Melissa, you've been doing this for years.
31
okay?
years.
31 years.
I've never
doing,
seen a
now,
before and after like this.
Take a look.
Ever.
Now, look at the contouring.
Oh my
look
gosh.
at the lift.
And this is sweet Sasha. I go on air with Sasha. He does a lot of electronics, medic therapeutics. Natasha, he is the sweetest. I love him so much. This is Sasha's mama. And this is my first time getting to meet her and work with her. I am sitting here watching this happen with you. I was doing another show, and Dr. Sevinor applied this about 30 minutes before showtime. So that's how you're going to do it at home. So doctor, let's go over how they apply this.
So,
is it a thin layer?
Let me tell you about the science.
Okay.
The science behind this product, as a plastic and reconstructive surgeon for 40 years, it's my belief that the most important step to skin health and skin rejuvenation is proper and rapid exfoliation. The human body produces more than 1 million skin cells per minute and more than 5 billion per day. Those dead skin cells are called corneocytes. If they are sitting on the surface of your skin and you're using a serum for $400 an ounce and getting older, looking in the mirror to see results, you're not going to see the results because you must remove the corneocytes, the dead skin cells, in order for your products to work. So what did I do? I studied and I looked at all exfoliators throughout Europe and the United States. Most of them have granules. They're irritating. There was no system like Facelift Solution. It is powerful alpha-hydroxy acids, fruit extracts, antioxidants, moisturizers, and tightening agents that are so powerful, you're not going to wait months, weeks, or even days to see results. You're going to see results after your first 30-minute treatment. But Melissa asked me, how was it applied? Applied on a clean, dry face. You don't need a thick layer. You start in the forehead. You go all the way down to the décolleté of your neck. Pay attention to the neck. You wait 30 minutes once or twice a week. When it's lifting in the neck, like in Cheryl, you can see right now, it's lifting, it's ready to come off. We did Cheryl live in the studio. She's in her 60s. Now take a look after 30 minutes. Look at that nasolabial fold smile line. It's smoother. Her right cheek is lifted, fuller, smoother, and younger. Look at the jowl on her right side compared to the left. The puffiness under the eyes is
Look
improved.
at her eyebrow, how it's lifted,
It's lifted.
too.
But look at this, Melissa. Look at that jowl. After 30 minutes, it's lifted, it's firmer, it's smoother. And it reduces the appearance of pores and wrinkles all in 30 minutes time.
Oh my gosh.
So that is what Facelift Solution will do after you get this product home, after your first 30-minute treatment.
And then how many times a week?
Just once or twice a week for 30 minutes. But the best part about Facelift Solution, take a look at this. It's cumulative. The more you use the product, the better the results.
Wow. We have sold over 28,000 since June of last year, since its debut, everybody. Actually, June of 2021. So 319-806 is a must-have buy. And you know what? What do you have to lose? Okay, if you've been looking in the mirror and if you've been doing this and doing that and saying, I don't have $10,000 for a half or a mini facelift, right? I'm afraid to go under the knife. I can't miss work. Give this a try before you would even think about doing that. Dr. Sevinor is a plastic surgeon, right? And I would love for you to do the non-invasive approach because there's always a risk. He would even tell you that. There's always a risk when you go into any surgery, okay? So once or twice a week, the value pay is only $10. That's interest-free on any major credit card or the ShopHQ card. If you have your niece's wedding coming up, your daughter's wedding, son's wedding, a class reunion. I mean, you literally just lifted this off of Natasha. Dr. Sevinar, and it's almost like you pulled the wrinkles, like you ironed the wrinkles right out.
Exactly. It lifts, it firms, it smooths, it reduces fine lines, wrinkles, and pores, all in 30 minutes. Now, let's take a look at Mary. Mary is 79 years old. We did her live. She was here yesterday. Now, take a look. You know it's ready to lift after 30 minutes. It's lifting in the neck. Remember, it feels like a deep layer facial. You put it on from the forehead over the entire face, all the way down to your neck and décolleté.
So it's really important that you let it dry.
You let it dry for at least 30 minutes. You can read a book, you can do your dishes, you can do some ironing, you can do or you can watch ShopHQ and do anything that you want. And anything that's left, you can remove with a wet towel.
Yeah.
But take a look.
Oh my.
Just look at Mary, 79 years old. Look at how much loose skin there is on that side, the jowl area, the deep nasolabial folds, on the side that I did not apply the product. And now if we turn,
Oh my gosh.
you will see.
It's taut and
It's
tight.
lifted, fuller, smoother, younger, and look at the wrinkles and the improvement in the pores.
So it's great to have like a headband on, like you're seeing on Mary,
Absolutely.
right? Because if it gets into your hairline,
Exactly.
it
All
kind
you
of
do is wash it with
wash
a
it
wet washcloth.
Okay, got it.
But this is what's so dramatic. This is what took 5 years of research based upon science and advanced technology. You know, Melissa, I've said this to you before. When our listeners buy, men and women, when they buy their skincare products in a drugstore, a department store, on the internet, do they ever show the results that you can expect? No. They show you 21-year-old models with no wrinkles, or they give you fancy packaging. I'm showing you the proof. My brand is about results. And again, in 30 minutes time, when you get this product home, you'll see your first result. But as you use it, the more you use it, the better the results.
Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. We're going to head off to the phones to welcome Ellen. Ellen from California, how are you?
Hey, Ellen.
Well, hello, Melissa. Hello, Dr. Sevinor, my wonderful doctor.
Hi.
Oh, so nice to meet you, Ellen. What do you love about this brand?
This brand changes your life. If you're having a bad day and you want to feel youthful and camera ready and ready to face the world, his products are the best.
Wow. You know what? I'm glad you said camera ready. I mean, because pictures are being taken every day, all the time with those cell phones, those selfies, right? You will look your best going on that job interview, going into work, right? And they say you have 30 seconds to make a first impression. You know, how you feel about yourself, Ellen, when you're looking in the mirror and that reflection looking back at you is really important before you walk out the door every day.
Well, I'm an actress. And so your appearance is the first thing they look at.
Oh, wow.
And to have the confidence, if you're feeling like you had a bad night, you put this on and you feel like the years are just lifting away as you look at your face.
Wow.
Ellen, that is so, thank you for sharing that. I can't imagine as actors or actresses, when you're on the big movie screen, how everything is blown up and enlarged, Ellen. Of course you want your skin to look its very best, right?
Well, it's frightening.
I can't. Oh, honey, I can't.
Doctor's product, it's incredible. He makes you feel like a baby again.
Oh, well,
Wow.
Ellen, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for
calling in.
Wow.
Such a pleasure meeting you. So, Dr. Sevinor,
Great.
I have a couple, couple other questions I want to ask you. So, when you, because this really is major exfoliation, right?
Right.
That you're really exfoliating and lifting off all of those dead skin cells. Your pores look smaller.
Much
you
smaller.
Actually, Natasha doesn't have any pores. It's like he peeled the pores away. So your skincare, your serums and creams are going to work that much faster and better.
That is the most important point. So let me tell you why I developed Faceless Solution. Because during 40 years as a plastic reconstructive surgeon, so many men and women would say to me, I look in the mirror every day waiting to see results from my skincare products. Doctor, you're a plastic surgeon. Why is that? Well, I know that they spend a lot of money on the products. They spend a lot of money on the ingredients. But the problem is that the most important step to skin health and skin rejuvenation, after my 40 years of rejuvenating the skin and analyzing the skin and literally under the skin every day I did surgery, is proper and rapid exfoliation. But there was no system for exfoliation. In Europe, I studied, to find one. I studied all over the United States to try to find one and do research because they had granules, they were irritating. This is a treatment. I don't call it a mask, I call it a treatment, once or twice a week for 30 minutes. What I'm telling you, that the reason I developed it, because so many people said, I'm looking in the mirror every day, spending all this money, I don't see results. Stay with your skincare regimen if you like it. I'm asking you to add the most important step to see results, so you're not looking in the mirror waiting to see the results, and that is to add one step, and that's facelift solution once or twice a week for 30 minutes each time to your regimen. Let's take a look again at Mary. Mary is 79 years old. Take a look at 30 minutes here live in the studio. I applied facelift solution. This is 30 minutes later. Look at the puffiness under her eyes and look at the smoothness 30 minutes later. Look at the deep nasolabial fold, the deep lines called carmishes that give us that sad look. She's lifted and firmer on this side just after 30 minutes time. Now, here's a close-up of the eye. Look at the dark circles, the excess skin, the puffiness, and the crow's feet. In 30 minutes, you can see a real difference. It's smoother, it's firmer. It's not hope in a bottle. It's about results. Now take a look. If you're listening to us and you're an older woman and you put lipstick on and it bleeds into the deep lines, the wrinkles of the upper and lower lip.
Or if you were a smoker.
Exactly. A smoker of any age, and you develop these deep, what we call rhytides, which are deep wrinkles. Look at 30 minutes later. There's no bleeding into the upper and lower lips.
Actually, her lips kind of like that little Cupid's bow's happening again.
That's right. It's lifted, it's firmer, it's younger.
That is amazing. Look at the lines, they are gone.
They're gone. Now,
does this have cumulative benefits?
Cumulative. The more you use it, the better the results. I'm only showing you a 30-minute treatment. So the more you use it once or twice a week for 30 minutes each time, the better the result. Now take a look after Mary had been using the deep line here, the excess skin, loss of elasticity, loss of collagen, the jowl area. Look at the flatness to the cheek. Now the cheek is lifted, firmer, and smoother. And there's a reduction of fine lines and wrinkles. And Melissa mentioned the pores. Look at Mary's pores at 79 years old. We all have pores, but look at how much smoother with facelift solution. Now let's look at the neck. I said, start in the forehead and go all the way down the neck with application of the facelift solution to the décolleté. We all develop the platysma muscle as we get older, this prominent muscle in the neck. We develop, of course, because of loss of collagen, loss of elastin tissue, we develop
And
looseness.
collagen's protein, right? The
Exactly.
most abundant protein?
Exactly.
Okay.
And we lose it as we get older. But look at this. Look at Mary's neck. It's firmer.
It's like she went
it's
to your
smoother.
office and had a procedure.
And you know, that's the beauty of facelift solution. It's for all ages. If you're 30 years old, you're supposed to start exfoliating. And like our caller, whose mother's 102, and uses this product twice a week, it doesn't matter how old you are.
So, Dr. Sevinor, when we're in our 20s, the cell turnover is what, like every 28 days, but like it starts to become sluggish in our 30s and our 40s, and the dead skin cell just builds up on our face. If we're applying these expensive serums and creams, we're basically just smoothing it around, and it's not going in.
That's the key to facelift solution.
Okay.
If you're standing in front of the mirror and you're listening to us today, and you're using expensive products with great ingredients, but you're getting older every day waiting to see results, that's why. Don't throw your products away. Your products can't give you the benefits unless you remove the dead corneocytes on the surface of your skin, because your products can't penetrate where it makes a difference. That's what's so revolutionary about this product. It's not based upon fancy packaging. It's not about models you see on other products with 21 years old with no wrinkles. This is about advanced technology. You don't have to wait months, weeks, or even days to see results. I've shown you today that after your first 30-minute treatment, you will look in a mirror and you'll experience the wow. But the best part, the more you use it, the better the results.
Okay, so we have 9 minutes on the clock. This is his hero product. This is that iconic product that you must start with, right? Before you go into the wrinkle solution. We're going to be getting to that in the next half hour. But this is where you start, and you do it once or twice a week. I love that we have that buy more, save more too, of 15% off the second one. So if you want to pick up on that second one, do so. A great gift for your mom for Mother's Day. You know, you're close to your mom or maybe your sister. You've heard them mention, you know, I'm looking so old. I'm getting so soft in the jowl area. My neck is just so loose. The skin is so loose. Try this. Let me read a review. 5 out of 5 stars on this review. My sister is hooked. I was amazed looking at the before and after of my 91-year-old mother with just one treatment, as was my 50-year-old sister, which is why I purchased another bottle for my mother and one for my sister. Now my sister is hooked. I am 70 and also use this product, and I love it. So we have a 50-year-old, a 70-year-old, a 91-year-old using this product. We only have 1,277 to go around. It's 50% off the regular price. It's item number 319806. He has sold over 650,000 plus of this product, of this amazing, remarkable solution. So Dr. Sevinor, how long did it take you to develop this one?
Melissa, it took 5 years of research
5
to
years.
develop facelift solution.
Okay.
Because there was no other system for exfoliation on the market. And you know what? When you go to that drugstore, when you go to those department stores, you go on the internet, they don't tell you what to expect from their products. As I said, you see these models with no wrinkles. You don't see women like Natasha, 67 years old.
Natasha?
And you see some fancy packaging, which is
Okay.
nothing about it.
This is a live before and after.
If you just tuned in 30 minutes before coming live, Natasha, 67 years old, we applied facelift solution to her. You saw me remove it. If you just tuned in, I removed the treatment mask about 15 minutes ago. Let's come close to her eyes. Here, look at just in 30 minutes, we see some puffiness, we see some crow's feet. But on this side, look at the difference. Her eyelids are smooth. They look more youthful. Let's come down around the mouth. That's where you'll see a huge difference, okay? What do we see? We see a deep nasolabial faux smile line, a
Right.
commissure that makes us look sad when we get older. And we have this loose skin, loss of collagen, loss of elasticity. I mean, we're all going to get older. I can't stop the clock as a plastic surgeon. I'm trying to just slow it down. Now look at this side without me even touching. It's lifted, it's firmer. And look at how flat this looks here. Look at how full this cheek looks.
Yes.
Look at the difference, because when we get older, we lose the fat deposits that plump our cheeks. We lose collagen, we lose elastin tissue. But look at in 30 minutes how much fuller her
I'm
cheek is.
so impressed with how tight and taut and plump and soft. And it's almost like you took an eraser and just erased all of the wrinkles, and the pores are gone.
And the pores are completely smoothed in 3 minutes.
Look at that.
That is the magic,
Wow.
and that is the proof
Wow.
of facelift solution.
Wow. That is so amazing. So the serums, the creams that you swear by, okay, this is what I want you to do. Do a before picture, apply this, leave it on to dry for 30 minutes, remove this, maybe do one side like Dr. Sevinor does, maybe do half of your face, and so you can see, I mean, the drastic change with just one application, but it does have the cumulative benefits as well. You can do it up to twice a week if you want. Maybe before that hot date, maybe you're back on the dating scene, you know, you're dating again. Maybe you're applying for a new job and you want to look your very best. Your makeup is going to go on so much better. You're not going to have to use as much concealer, as much foundation when you use this product. Because when you're using a lot of foundation and a lot of makeup, it does age you. It makes you look older. This is going to make you look younger and better, and you're going to feel so much more confident. Let me read another review to you. We have 5 minutes on the clock. No, I'm sorry, 4.5 minutes now. There is a noticeable improvement. I'm currently using facelift solution, and I'm amazed with the quick results. My area of concern is the chest and neck, which have been greatly ignored over the years. After my first application, I was elated to see that there is a noticeable improvement. Subsequent applications are even better. Thank you for making this product that is making such a wonderful improvement on my appearance, and thank you and continued success in all that you are doing to bring this wonderful product to the public. Oh, thank you so much to our customer that did that review for us. So it's a must-have buy. It's under $60. Dr. Sevinor, so for a value pay of under $10, they're going to get the result that we just saw on Natasha.
Exactly. Let's take a look at Cheryl. Look at Cheryl. I want you to see a couple things. We're looking at a deep nasolabial fold, the loss of collagen, the loss as we get older of elastin tissue, and look at the size of her pores. And this is her first treatment that she's ever used. I did it live here at ShopHQ. Look at it's lifted, it's firmer, it's younger, it's smoother, and look at the pores. But let me show you the close-up of the pores, because I never had a product that I was able to use that would make the pores. Look at how prominent they are. Now look at after 30 minutes, how much smaller. And let me go back to Mary. Puffiness, dark circles, 30 minutes later, smoother. And this says it all. Look at, again, so many women tell me they use facelift solution. The real reason they started using it was because of smoking, sun worshiping, and getting older. Every time they put lipstick on, it would run into the deep lines. Look at the improvement after using facelift solution. The improvement of the lines, look at the pores, how much smoother they are. The deep nasolabial fold, the jowl, and the loose skin, lifted, firmer, and smoother. And take a look at the neck. We ignore our neck. We don't usually pay attention to the neck. And in this case, as I said, even if you look at this side, right here, and you see all these vertical lines and all these vertical wrinkles, look at how much smoother. And look at the entire contour of the neck. It's lifted, it's further, it's smoother, and it's younger appearing after 30 minutes time.
That's amazing. It's absolutely, it looks like you took a decade off, right?
Yeah.
I mean, when you think about what you could do in 30 minutes, that's the question. What could you do in 30 minutes that gives you a result like that? That's non-invasive, that's in the privacy and the comfort of your own home, right? You apply, a thin layer of this, not a thick, heavy layer. You just sit back and relax, have your favorite beverage to the side, watch your favorite show, let that dry, and then you're going to see that peeling. Can we show a video in 90 seconds? Do we have from yesterday? And what was the model's name from yesterday? Was it Mary?
We had Mary. Yes, Mary.
I want Dr. Sevinor to walk us through.
Yes. Let's take a look.
So it takes 30 minutes to dry.
That's right. 30 minutes, you know when it's ready and lifting in the neck.
Yeah.
Okay? Now, this is another model that had,
Okay, here we go.
This is Mary. Mary, 79 years old. It was on for 30 minutes. It's like a deep spa facial, expensive facial. Once it's dry and you see it lifting, it's ready to come off from the forehead to the neck to the décolleté. Now, remember something. I did this live here at ShopHQ. This is not recorded. There's no makeup. There's no other products. It's only facelift solution.
Okay.
And it can be applied to the hands, and you can wash the rest of that off with simply a washcloth.
Like a wet washcloth.
Yes, but take a look. Just look at the quality of her skin. Look at the excess skin, the loss of elasticity, the loss of collagen, and this is what I call the proof. This is the proof that the product works. When you get this product home, these are the kind of results. Now look at the contour. In a 79-year-old woman, look at the quality of the skin, the reduction of the pores, the reduction of fine lines and wrinkles, all in 30 minutes.
Wow. Oh my gosh. I love seeing you lift that off and seeing the skin just improve in 30 minutes. Now, I have fewer than 1,150 of those to go around. It is a must-have buy. I would get more than one. Your second one is 15% off. Okay, and you can do this up to twice a week, so once or twice a week on 319-806. So that's one of the fabulous products that we have. But think about it, Dr. Sevinor, over 40 years of experience performing plastic surgery. He has put together a quick collection of quick and easy beauty treatments for us to use in the comfort of our own home. Now we have a very fun beauty sale going on today online. So after your skin looks better, you're going to want to have beautiful makeup to apply. And we have a big beauty sale taking place online at ShopHQ.com. Dr. Sevinor has been seen on Oprah. He's been seen on CNN, Good Morning America, The View. He's a world-renowned plastic surgeon, and his goal is for every one of us to look and feel our very best. Okay, so this is Wrinkle Solution, 319-805 on your screen. It is our today's top value at under $55. We've sold over 86,000 of these. This one is available on auto delivery. Okay, so lock in on that today's top value price at under $55, and this will deliver to your door every 60 days. This is going to give you that lift within minutes. The lines, the wrinkles are smoothed away. So after you do the facelift solution, and then you do this topical treatment, this is your 1-2 punch. So this is a 30-minute wait time, and 3 minutes, you are going to see such a difference. By the way, both of these are for men and women. This is a unisex product because guys want to look their best too. So we've sold over Dr. Sevinor has sold over 600,000. We've sold 86,000 of those, but he has sold over 600,000, and you can lock in on that subscription. Okay, so Dr. Sevinor, why did you create, I mean, you're a plastic surgeon. Why did you create Wrinkle Solution?
Okay, Melissa, because during my 40 years career as a plastic and reconstructive surgeon, thousands of women and men would say to me, "Doctor, you know, I'm getting older every day looking at the mirror, waiting to see results from my skincare products." So I began that journey in 1992. That was my first skincare brand. But it took me 7 years and 81 formulations based upon science and advanced technology, not fancy packaging, not those models that you see in the ads with 21 years old with no wrinkles. Real science, because I wanted to develop a product where my patients and anyone else who was not a candidate for plastic surgery could use a product, not wait months, not wait even weeks, and not wait days to see a result when they looked in a mirror. That's Wrinkle Solution. So let me show you the proof. This is Pat, who's 66 years young. And I'm going to apply the Wrinkle Solution to only half of Pat's face. It's so easy to use. You shake it vigorously before you apply it, and less is more. It only takes a pea-sized amount for each area. Now, Pat has some puffiness under her eyes. This product goes on a clean, dry face. And all you do is you wash your face and you dry it before the product goes on. The product is for all skin types and all skin tones. Why? Because it has a proprietary tint that took me 7 years to develop that adjusts to all skin tones. Now, you know, you've seen instant products on the market. They usually address only the lower eyelid, not the entire face. And what do you read? Most of them leave a white residue. And with my product, because it has a tint, most women don't even wear makeup. And it's for men, it's for women. If you're in your 30s and you're developing a little crow's feet or a little puffiness under the eyes, it's good. Or if you're like that woman who called us, who's 102 years old, and she says, "Doctor, I don't go out of the house without my Wrinkle Solution," then the product is applicable for you as well. Now, on Pat, she has somewhat of a jowl. And she has that deep carmish at the corner of her mouth that we all develop as we get older and gives us that sad look. And all I'm doing is applying it to my fingers and spreading it. It's so easy to use. It's application to all areas you want to treat, and you spread, and you wait, and you stay expressionless for about 3 minutes. I call this the 3-minute Wrinkle Solution Challenge. Now, stay close to your television because we're going to come back to Pat after 3 minutes, and we're going to take a look at what you will get when you get this product home the first time you use it after 3 minutes time. Now, let's take a look at Lynette. I saw Lynette here in the studio. She's in her 60s. She said, "Doctor, I spent a fortune on skincare products. Nothing is going to work." So I said, "Can you give me 3 minutes?" She gave, now you remember Lynette, don't you?
I do remember Lynette.
Okay, Lynette, I gave her 3 minutes. She gave me 3 minutes time. Take a look. I applied it to the right side of her face, the puffiness under the eyes, the forehead lines, the 11 lines. Her cheek is lifted, firmer. There's a reduction in her nasolabial fold. Now, take a look at the jowl area. Look at how much her skin is what we call tautic. It's loose, loss of collagen, loss of elasticity. She's in her late 60s. Of course, we're all going to develop that. But look at how I have to pull Melissa on her left side to equal the side of wrinkle solution after 3 minutes. Now look at the demonstration on this.
Wow.
Look at the amount of loose skin. Now we'll turn her head. Look at the contouring. Look at the jawline, the chin, the cheek. The eyelid is lifted, firmer, and smoother in 3 minutes. It improves the appearance of the puffiness in the dark circle. It minimizes your lines and pores. It makes your jowls appear lifted, tightened, firmer, and younger in just 3 minutes' time.
That is remarkable.
Let's take a look at Deirdre. Deirdre was here in the studio. She said, "Doctor, I spent a fortune," just like Lynette said, on skincare products. Nothing helps. 3 minutes time, her 11 lines are gone. Her puffiness under her eyes, her deep lines around her mouth, the jowl area is lifted, firmer, and smoother, just in 3 minutes time.
It's amazing. We're going to head out to Florida to welcome Terrence into the show. Hi, Terrence.
Hey, Melissa, you look radiant. It might be you discovered the of youth with Dr. Sevinor's product.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Dr. Sevinor, you're a genius for creating such a powerful skincare line. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
I'm an interior designer in Florida, and I'm often hired to quote-unquote refresh somebody's condo. So after I finish, I say, "Let's refresh your face." And they look at me in bewilderment, and I say, "Watch this." I put the wrinkle solution on. 3 minutes later, they look in the mirror, they're in shock, and go, "Oh my God, how am I ever going to keep looking like?"
Wow.
I just say, "Hey, you're going to have to buy a lot more tubes if you want to look like this for 10 years. I literally have a 93-year-old client addicted to this. But I personally regularly use facelift solution and skin insurance. I'm like 20 years younger, which is important in my profession. So thank you, Dr. Sevinor, for keeping me informed and putting the glow on my face. Thank you.
Well, thanks for calling us. Great testimonial.
Yes, Terrence, you're so sweet. Thank you so much for calling in. You guys, you could, just like Terrence, it's for men, it's for women of all ages. And you know, maybe this is your second or third time watching Dr. Sevinor and you're like, you know, I wish I would have bought it. Now I'm seeing these before and afters happening live in the studio. You need to get this at home. And once you use it, you're not going to want to be without it. So I want you to lock in on that subscription, that auto delivery every 60 days. This will deliver to your door, and it's your little secret. But I kind of like sharing good news. I like telling people, you know, if somebody, what have you been doing? I've been doing this, right? I want to get back to Dr. Sevinor. My girlfriend Pat's here, Party Time Pat. Yeah, who teaches me to cook in the kitchen. I can't wait to see Pat's result.
Okay. Now, Melissa, I don't even think it's been 3 minutes. If you just tuned in and you didn't see me, I just applied wrinkle solution to Pat, 66 years young. I don't even think, Dave, I don't even think 3 minutes has gone by. Now, let's come close, because I've got to show you what this product will do when you get it home. Let's look real close. No other products. You wash your face, you dry your face, and you put wrinkle solution on. No makeup. She has no makeup on.
Wow.
Take a look. Puffiness under the eyes, dark circles, and look at these crow's feet, okay? Let me give you a side view. Take a look. The crow's feet, the puffiness, and her eyelid is droopy on that side. We didn't put anything on that side.
Okay.
Now take a look.
Wow.
Look up, Pat. The puffiness is completely gone. The crow's feet are completely gone. And her eyelid is lifted.
Now, do we wait to apply makeup? Is there a certain time?
If you want to use makeup, I have written instructions. The best makeup to use is powdered makeup, mineral makeup. But you know, because there's a tint, that adjusts to all skin types and all skin tones. Most people do not wear makeup. Now let's go to the lower part of Pat's face. This is what it took 7 years and 81 formulations to develop, okay? Now, I'm showing this to you live. This isn't a before and after. This is a live. And with Pat, 66 years old. I want you to take a look at the deep nasolabial fold from the corner of the nose to the corner of the mouth. Then there's this jowl here that we all develop. I mean, Pat's 66. We can't stop the clock. I'm trying to slow the clock down with my skincare brand. But we do form jowls because of loss of elasticity and loss of elastin tissue. Now, I have to lift this area up right here to equal the other side, okay? Because we do. We have all this loose skin. Look at the side after 3 minutes with wrinkle solution. Look at the difference with just wrinkle solution. I'm going to turn Pat's head, and I want to show you what this product does. Take a look at the cheek. Take a look at the loose skin. Take a look at the pores and the fine lines. Now, I won't even touch the other side. Lifted, firmer, smoother.
So, Dr. Sevinor, how much faster would this work if they did the facelift solution before?
Even more
so.
faster. With facelift solution, you don't wash it off. That's how powerful it is. You go right to your skincare regimen. And like this, I mean, Melissa, you've been in the industry a long time. Let's come close again to Pat to show what I'm talking about.
I've never seen fast
How many
before and
years
afters
have
like
you
this.
been doing this?
31.
31 years. Now, Melissa has seen everything.
I have.
Okay? Now, everyone has
Maybe
this,
not
Melissa.
everything, almost everything.
Okay, 66 years old. Wouldn't we all expect? Pat has beautiful skin for 66.
Right.
But we can't prevent this. We can't prevent the aging process. Now look at what happens with wrinkle solution.
It's amazing. It just like
Lifted,
it irons
firmer,
everything
smoother.
out and tightens.
And tightens everything.
Right. Okay, so 319-805. And Dr. Sevinor, did we go over that you said a pea size amount, right?
Yes.
A little bit. It's really important to cover
a
that.
pea size amount, less is more. And remember, there's a tint that adjusts to your skin type. So most people don't even wear makeup, but you can wear makeup, and I include instructions of
So
how
here's
to
the
apply
tinted
it.
color.
But the other thing you have to remember is that this can target just, if you're wearing lipstick and it's bleeding because of the line to your upper and lower lip, you might only want to wear it around the lips. If you wake up after 8 hours of sleep and you have puffiness under your eyes and you look tired, you might only apply it there. I'm doing an entire half face to show you what the possibilities are.
Got it.
And therefore, to show you what the difference is. Now, Melissa asked me an important question. How does it compare to other products? Dave, why don't you put up that graphic?
Oh, yes, I want to
for
show that.
Melissa, because I think it's important to show that most other products that give you instant gratification, they only address the lower eyelid and usually leaves you with a white residue.
So look at brand A and brand B, and then compare it to Dr. Sevinor's. First, we'll do price. Okay, his 1 ounce bottle, $54.90. Brand A is $212.50 per ounce, okay? And brand B is $239.80 per ounce. Now, look at brand A and brand B, though, the column of, does it address the upper eyelid, the forehead, the brow, the mouth area, the upper lip, the frown lines? Let's go to the next graphic, guys. And the neck area. No. Only on the lower eyelid does brand A and brand B address. So, Dr. Sevinor, how many different formulations did you do with this one?
7 years
7
and
years.
81 formulations until I got what you see today. Based upon science and advanced technology, not fancy packaging, not hope in a tube, not hope in a bottle, but real results. I want to show you live, George, 59 years young. Shake the tube vigorously. George washed his face before coming on. This applied on a clean, dry face. We're going to do half of George's face because he has some puffiness in the lower eyelid, so we're going to start there. He has some crow's feet. He has some discoloration with dark circles. Even when he wakes up in the morning with 8 hours of sleep, George exhibits what we all exhibit when we get older, puffiness under the eyes. And it's the first sign of aging. So as a result of that, what we want to do is, like Melissa just read to you, most of these other instant products, they address only the lower eyelid. we can address all areas of concern. I'm even putting it on his forehead to address the deep lines that as men, we develop even deeper lines and more prominent lines than women do because our skin is thicker. So as a result, I can put it on the lower lid, the upper lid, the forehead. Again, it has a proprietary tint. Now, George isn't going to wear makeup, but after I finish, you'll see all George is going to have on is my wrinkle solution. And if you've ever seen a product after 3 minutes do what I'm about to show you, like you saw on Pat Live and you saw in the before and after pictures, you will see all you do is apply and spread. It's so easy to do. Apply and spread. I'm using all my fingers to spread it and cover all areas of concern. Now, I'm even going to do a little on George's neck. And what's so beautiful about wrinkle
And it's
solution?
the same, I mean, there's no color that you pick. It just
No.
blends to everyone's skin complexion.
That's part of what took 7 years, Melissa.
Okay.
How could I develop a product that was for all skin tones and all skin types? That's the science
Now,
behind
do
this.
gentlemen have a different skin than women?
Yes. It's much harder to improve the wrinkles and the loose skin on a man because our skin is much thicker than on
Okay,
women.
got it.
Much, much thicker. Now, George is going to take the 3-minute wrinkle solution challenge, and we're going to come back to him after 3 minutes, and I'm going to show some before and after photos in the meantime.
And you only did the one side.
Yes, because you know what? I want people to see what the solution is and what it will do in that amount of time. Now, let's take a look at the 79-year-old woman. She said, "Doctor, I've spent a fortune on skincare products, nothing works." Let's take a good look. 79 years old, a lovely woman who said to me, "Nothing works. I get older every day looking at the mirror waiting to see results." 11 lines completely smoothed out in 3 minutes. Forehead lines and pores, 3 minutes, result. Dark circles, puffiness, deep wrinkling, crow's feet of the lower eyelids. Take a look, Melissa. Completely
Wow.
smoothed out in just 3 minutes
That's
time.
what you notice is like the overall integrity of the skin is improved.
Totally. The texture of the skin
The
is improved.
texture, yes.
Now, look at the upper eyelid. The most common operation I did as a plastic surgeon was an upper and lower blepharoplasty. It's an eyelid lift.
And how much is that?
It was $6,500 average, 2 weeks of downtime, and it has risks because of surgery using the scalpel. I wanted to create a product where I could simulate the upper and lower eyelid lift, lifting the upper eyelid. This is called the supratarsal fold. That's what we essentially do when we do surgery. Remove the excess skin, the excess fatty tissue, and look at the lid, completely lifted in 3 minutes time. Let's look at the mouth. At 79 years old, of course we're going to have loose skin with loss of collagen, loss of elasticity. We're going to have large pores. Take a look. Melissa just mentioned texture. That I had nothing to improve pores until I invented Wrinkle Solution. There was no surgical procedure. But take a look at her pores. Here's a close-up around her mouth.
It's almost like an orange peel effect on the before, isn't it?
It is, because it's called peau d'orange. It's French. We used to use that as plastic surgeons to describe when someone had very prominent deep pores. She also has those lines when she put lipstick on. It would run into the deep lines of her upper lip. Lifted, smoother, firmer. Reduction lines, wrinkles, and pores in just 3 minutes time. No other products on her, absolutely nothing. Deirdre, I showed you her before. We did this live in the studio. She's in her 60s, 11 lines, smoothed out. No makeup, no nothing. She couldn't even see her eyelid on the top. It's completely lifted. Puffiness under the eyes, dark circles, 3 minutes later. And look at the amount of wrinkling and loose skin that we all get as we get older, but especially sun people, people that have been sun worshippers and smoked a lot, lifted, smoother, and firmer in just 3 minutes time. And the bottom line is, for instance, this woman is meaningful to me especially. She's in her 80s. She said, "Doctor, I wore sunglasses for 15 years. because I was so self-conscious about the appearance of my eyes. Take a look. She cried with tears of joy.
Aw.
Take a look. Upper eyelids
Yeah, it's like the
lifted.
bags just were deflated.
That's right. And the puffiness completely removed. You know what she called this? She called in. She was one of our callers. The last time I was here, she said, "Doctor, I call Wrinkle Solution confidence in a tube. I don't have to hide my eyes any longer.
Bless
I
her
don't have to
heart.
hide behind sunglasses."
So, are you that person? Are you hiding behind sunglasses? Are you canceling engagements because you aren't confident in how you look? And you're like, I can't afford to have that eye procedure. I can't afford to go under the knife, right? Then give this a shot. Give this a try. What do you have to lose? But all of that unwanted skin issues that you're experiencing right now. I have another review I'm going to read, and then we're going to check in with George. Dr. Sevinor, my husband and I cannot thank you enough for your amazing products. We've been using your wrinkle solution for the past 7 years. I am 74, my husband is 69. Your wrinkle solution works so well. We don't have to get eye surgery to remove our puffy eye bags. Again, thank you for Wrinkle Solution. No other product compares. And that was from a great customer. Thank you so much for taking the time to write those reviews. Okay, so George has been, it's been 3 minutes, Dr. Sevinor.
That's right. So if you just tuned in, 3 minutes ago, I applied Wrinkle Solution to half of George's face. Now, I doubt you've ever seen what I'm about to show you. Dave, come real close to his eyes. Very close. And I need to show you
wow.
this. Now, take a look. Okay?
We watched you do this.
You watched me do this. Puffiness under the eye, deep lines and crow's feet, looseness of the upper eyelid. You can see the upper eyelid is droopy. And I want to show you how deep those lines are right there. Do you see the puffiness and you see the overhanging skin right here? 3 minutes later, look, completely lifted. There are no more crow's feet. There are no more dark lines. And the puffiness is improved. Let me show you again. This is before. No product. Puffiness, deep lines, and the loose skin right here of the upper eyelid. It's a fold. It's hanging on top of his lids. Okay? Now, 3 minutes later, lifted,
Wow.
smoother, and firmer in 3 minutes' time with Wrinkle Solution. No other products, no kind of makeup, no kind of camouflage, nothing but Wrinkle Solution with the tint that adjusts to your skin even if you're a man. Like our caller said, she can't keep hers in stock because her husband uses it all the time. Let's look at George around the mouth. This is really dramatic.
But it doesn't look like he has makeup on.
He doesn't have anything on except Wrinkle Solution.
Wow.
That's the science behind this product. Now look at Melissa, deep nasolabial fold. You've seen a lot of products that say, oh, we're going to improve your fold from the corner of the mouth to the corner of the lip down to the cheek area. Loss of elasticity that we all get with age. The jowl that we all get as we get older. George looks great for 59, but look, we're all going to get older. We can't stop the clock. I'm trying to slow it down. But look at this side. Smooth, lifted, fuller. What's remarkable is just like my facelift solution. On this side, you see a flatness to his cheek. On this side, it's fuller, it's more
You're right.
youthful,
It does
and
look
it's
fuller.
smoother. That's the sign of youth. When we get older, we lose that tissue. We have this flat
And
appearance.
it's a softness.
And look at the difference.
You're right. As we age, it gets soft and saggy.
That's right. Now look at, I have to lift all this skin, all this loose skin that he has on this side where I did not apply the product. Especially this area here is so hard to improve. You could be using a product for years and it might not improve, okay? But look at what we did in 3 minutes.
That's amazing.
Completely lifted, firmer, and smoother in 3 minutes time.
So 319-805, again, shake the tube really well. And it's a pea-size amount on the area you want to address. Maybe you just want to do the lines between the eyes or around the eye area, okay? Maybe you do want to do that nose-to-mouth labial fold. What I love is the blend. Let me show you again. It does have, a tint to it. But again, watch this. You're going to do a pea-size amount. It's really important that you don't use the product. And I want you to see how it blends into my skin. See? That was enough for 2 eyes right there. Look at, you can't even tell. So that's the color. You can't, once you rub that in, you can't even tell that there's product there. That's why looking at George, you see, you don't even see it on me after you rub that in. Wow.
So you know Bob, we've done him
Bob.
live. So let's look at Bob. Bob gets 8 hours of sleep a night. He eats nutritiously. He exercises. And unfortunately, he wakes up every morning, looks at that mirror. Look at that puffiness on his left side, the hanging eyelid, the hanging eyebrow. In 3 minutes, we've lifted the forehead lines. We've lifted his eye. Let's go back to Bob. We've lifted his eyebrow, and we've lifted his upper eyelid. Let's go back and take a look, a close look. And we've improved. Now take a look at that. Melissa, 3 minutes.
Remarkable.
The eyebrow's lifted, the eyelid is lifted, the bags are gone under the eyes, the pigmentation is gone, and the crow's feet are improved. Let's look at Mike, who's a college professor in his 70s with young people all the time. Let's look at Mike's video. Mike, I'm applying it to one half of Mike's face. This was last time I was here, Melissa, if you remember.
I do.
Now take a look. Look at his eyebrow is lifted, his forehead lines are gone, his eyelid is lifted, his puffiness and crow's feet are dramatically improved. And look at the quality of his skin. No other products other than Wrinkle Solution. And this is the proof. This is when you go to that department store or drugstore, they never show this to you.
Look at that.
Look at this. Look at his cheek completely lifted, completely smooth in just 3 minutes with Wrinkle Solution. Take a look at the side. Take a look at the pores and the wrinkles and the loose skin. Look at the contour, the fullness, after just 3 minutes with Wrinkle Solution.
Okay, something I want to point out is that you have a 30-day money-back guarantee. But you will arm wrestle someone for trying to take this away from you. So I want you to lock in on that subscription. Every 60 days, this will deliver to your door. So even if it's sold out here at ShopHQ, you're still on Dr. Sevinor's hot list. You will still get yours. But I want to get it back to the doctor. We have 90 seconds, doctor.
Okay, I want to just show the proof. When you get the product home in 3 minutes, 11 lines gone in 3 minutes. Puffiness under the eyes gone. Cheeks, nasolabial fold lifted, smoother, fuller. And take a look around the lips. If you're wearing that lipstick and it's bleeding because of the lines, look at the smoothness. Look around her mouth. She was self-conscious about the size of her pores. Melissa made the point today. It changes the texture of your skin in 3 minutes. Look at the lines of the upper and lower lips. Look at the size of the pores. This is 2 minutes after the first time she used Wrinkle Solution. No other products, no camouflage, no makeup, nothing other than my product. And this is what I mean when you buy your skincare products in the department store, when you buy them on the drugstore, you buy them on the internet. Ask to see the proof. Ask to see the results instead of standing in a mirror every day, waiting to see results and getting older every day. That's why it took 7 years and 81 formulations to create this product.
So Dr. Sevinor, you're back at 7 p.m. Eastern for your last show. It was so fun seeing you and working with you again. I love seeing these live before and after shots, everyone. And you could be that before and after too. You'll never know until you pick up that phone and dial through or even order on our app. Our ShopHQ app, by the way, is free. So download that to your smartphone. Stay tuned. Jen is coming up next. I believe she has our massage therapy product coming up. And I'll see you back on Friday. Have a great week, everybody.